Hey everyone, Steven here, and today I'm reviewing the Hevanto Steam Deck carrying case, which is officially the best carrying case for the deck I've used. This thing is incredible, and I usually talk specs first before going over what I like and don't like about a product, but I don't really have any negatives here, just some gray area things, so I'll be covering the specs and what I like at the same time. I do want to start with the price before going any further because this is normally $59.99, but it's been discounted to $21.99 for some time now, which is actually what I got mine at, and there's even a $2 off coupon as of the recording of this video, which would bring this down to $19.99, which is an incredible deal. So as you can tell, I've been showcasing footage of me unboxing this, and Hevanto is definitely trying to make sure people know this is quality like the official deck case. The packaging here looks just like the packaging the deck actually comes in, and the outside material of this carrying case is exactly like the deck, which I really like the look and feel of. The dimensions for this are 13.4 inches long, 6.7 inches wide, and 2.4 inches deep. Opening this up, you'll find the molding fits the deck perfectly, and this has triple protection with the outer shell, and inner molded cushion. On the top, you'll find the kickstand, which is one of my favorite features, that also has SD card slot holders and a mesh pocket. Now, SD cards don't go in the deck since it uses micro SD cards, so the workaround for that would be holding it in a separate case that can go in the storage at the bottom, or you can actually put that micro SD card inside of an SD card adapter to hold it. Under this, you have a Velcro strap to help keep the deck in place, which I don't personally use that often, but it is nice to have. And under that, you have a protective flap for the large storage cavity at the bottom. This storage area is my second favorite thing about this case, and the combo of the kickstand and the storage are the reason why I think this is such a good case. On top of the good protection, of course, because I do want to highlight that this thing does feel very sturdy. It does feel just as good as the official deck case, but the larger size here feels like it provides more cushion to protect the deck compared to the official Valve carrying case. Back to the storage area at the bottom of the case though, this is 6.5 inches long, 4.72 inches wide, and 1.18 inches deep. The capacity here allows you to put the deck charger, wireless or wired earbuds, cleaning cloth, or anything else you might need for the deck. I mean, you could even put the dock in here if you wanted to. I don't have the official Steam Deck dock. I have some other brands and I've tested them out. They fit very snug in here, so that does take up most of the room. I don't know if I'd personally go that route, but the fact that it fits it is pretty awesome. And this actually leads us into the second gray area that I would want people to be aware of. The first is the SD card and the fact that the Steam Deck takes a micro SD card reader. So that little workaround that I talked about, that's kind of a gray area for the first one. This second one though has to deal with this storage capacity. The size here is great, but you'll need to get creative with what you do put in here. For example, the larger power bank I have that is capable of charging the deck fits just perfectly, but I'll have to really cram the deck charger in there to get it all to fit. Now it will fit, but it'll just be really snug. So my personal workaround here is I have an Anker Nano 3 charger, and it's much smaller, and the prongs are actually retractable unlike the deck, which this makes a huge difference. This paired with a USB Type-C cable that is slightly longer than the decks and is capable of the higher charging capacity and video output all make a great fit for this. And with this combo, I've now covered all of my traveling needs with a charger and power bank. For the deck, I use wireless earbuds also, and those will fit here, so I've really got all of my bases covered. The setup here with the kickstand allows you to slide a portable charger in the opening under the kickstand, so you're good to go. The angle of the kickstand isn't adjustable as much, but I think that won't matter for most people, and it's really sturdy. I did a shake test, and it never felt like I was going to actually just knock the deck out of this. So unless you're really just being like thrashed around, or whatever this is sitting on is really just being knocked all around, I think you're going to be okay. So most people, this is going to be completely fine. The case has a handle on it just like the deck, but this also has a sling strap for those that want to use it. So for the deck, this offers a great alternative to the Valve deck case with more storage, protection, the carrying strap, and a kickstand. Comparing the size to the deck really quick, you'll notice that it's not much bigger than it, which is surprising considering just how much this can fit in it and do. This carrying case being slightly larger allows you to more easily keep the deck inside of a protective case and still easily close the actual carrying case. Now it will be a little bit of a snug fit, but I've actually kept my deck in the Guslam case I have, and it fits with all of the other items I store in the bottom area without me having to absolutely cram it in there. I think a large reason for this is the inner molding has a good amount of give to it, which helps with this exact thing. Now I thought I might have some questions about other handhelds, and I did want to cover that really quick. So the molding here is designed specifically to fit the deck, but if you're okay with the molding pressing down on the thumbsticks, then this will actually fit the AOK Zoe A1 and the 1X Player Mini. For the AOK Zoe A1, this fits pretty good since it's just a little bit larger than the deck. This does have the same issue with the charger being too big though, just like the deck, and in fact it's actually bigger than the decks. So the Anker charger and cable I use with the deck also works with the A1 as well as the power bank, so this would be a good choice for the A1 if you have it. The A1 charger isn't a fixed cable though like the deck, which does help a little bit. The A1 felt just as secure when using the kickstand as the deck when doing a shake test, and the official A1 case costs $29.99 and it doesn't really offer any protection, so I would get this case over that in a heartbeat. The 1X Player Mini felt more out of place than the A1 with the inner molding just because of the size, so there seems to be more pressure on the thumbsticks, so that is something to be mindful of. The charger for the 1X Player Mini is smaller than the deck and the A1, with the cable also being detachable like the A1, but I would still take the Anker charger and cable if I actually had the option to, just because it ends up being a lot smaller so you can actually fit more things inside of the storage area if you're going to go and use the Anker charger and cable option that I'm mentioning. The 1X Player still feels secure on the kickstand, but the size here does mean it tends to slide a little bit more than the deck or A1. Overall, it could definitely still work, but I would be mindful of the thumbsticks getting pinned under more pressure with the inner molding. Well, that's going to be it for this one. I'm really impressed with this carrying case, and personally, I think this is the best case for the Steam Deck. I'll have a link for this in the description if anyone wants to get it and take advantage of the amazing sale price this has right now. I'll also have links for the Anker charger, USB-C cable, and power bank if anyone wants to get those as well. If you have any questions about this, let me know in the comment section and I'll answer that for you there. If you like the video, hit the like button because it helps the channel out. And if you want to continue to follow along with all my content, hit the subscribe button for me. And as always, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.